Bienvenidos. Me llamo Carlos Manuel-Navarrete, and this is a brief origins presentation on MexCafe. So as I mentioned a second ago, this was originally designed by my brother-in-law. I got it on a napkin in black and white, and then I redid it in Photoshop, and then my brother helped me do the cell shading. He's a caricaturista, a cartoon graphic artist. And then my daughter put mustaches on the skulls because everything can have mustaches, so it should. The reason it's MexCafe TW is because we hope to franchise to different areas, so we needed the extra little thing, and that's why it's distinct. And the reason it's Lao Mo, because it's traditional, as you'll see in a second of the truck, and酒吧, because it's in our interest to sell alcohol. The cochinita you just had, in Mexico, it takes a week to make. We make it for weddings. Or in the Yucatan Peninsula, there are professionals that make it every day, and you can have it for breakfast, which is awesome. But
can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Why does it take a week to make?
Originally, cochinita is made out of an entire pig. The entire pig is rubbed in adobo made from anato seed and other spices. And you dig a big pit in the ground. You for skewer is because I need to be able to sell 300 kilos worth of meat in tacos in one day, because you can't keep that. It's raw meat. It won't keep another day. It takes a day to marinate, and then you sell it all that day. And there's taquerias in Mexico that sell, 1,500 kilos of meat in one day. But every Mexican eats tacos, and here we're like a niche category, right? So then we get into building the truck. I really like this. It was really hard to flash through it because it's not super important to the end product. So found the truck on Facebook, drove down to the ocean to buy it. This is what the back of the bed looked like originally. We cut it off, extended it, widened it a tiny bit, so within legal limits, which is hilarious. If you try to have a vehicle pass inspection in Taiwan, you know what legal limits mean. And so then we built the cage on the back. It's actually at height to me. If you're any taller than I am,
it was back to 2000.
What?
XX.
This is the slide thing that does its own dating, so this is not accurate. They're not my pictures. This is sample footer text. I don't know why PowerPoint does that. And I had to go through and delete them all.
So that was how many years ago?
2.5. It took me 9 months to build the truck. So from truck to we built the cage, we did the rear ramp, we did stainless in the inside, we put the panel doors in. You guys know I do sustainability and building design. So I put insulation, and the guy was like, "Why do you want insulation?" I was like, "Fucking, I'm gonna be in that thing in the heat. I want insulation in my vehicle. It's gonna be hot." So there's my truck with all the insulation.
That was back you still in Kun Shan University, or?
No, I was teaching in some bushiba. I was teaching at the YMCA.
Okay.
So I'd finish my teaching, and then I'd run here, which is renta, and go work on building the truck. So it took 9 months of me going to the newest picture. We installed the grass just before something happened. I'll show you guys in a second. You can't tell anybody I told you because it's not official. So I guess when we get there, I'll let you know before I get to that slide. They told me to please not share, so I can't share.
I think you just jumped that slide.
Yeah. This was awesome. We got our stamp, right? So we got on Google, we got the poster, we got our stamp, and we were official. And this is 2 years ago in June, so a year and 3/4 maybe. So then we could make food. So this is what you guys ate today, which is cochinita. This is what an habanero looks like when it's whole. This was for a catering.